What's up? How's it going, everybody? Thanks for tuning into my channel. I'm letting you look through the all-seeing eye that I got. Check this out. Look, I'm trying to get that thing right. Hold on, hold on. That's a beautiful thing right here. I mean, look at that. You can't see me, but now you can. You see? You gotta have the eyes to see so you can see it all. Man, that's cool right there. You guys gonna say, you tripping, man. You tripping. No, man. I'm trying to wake up on this beautiful, beautiful day. That's a cool item right there, guys. I like that. From Disney World back in like 1997. Cool. If they still sell those things though. I don't know. All I gotta do is just check on the internet these days. They probably transfer them things to Amazon Prime or something like that. It's it. That's a cool thing though. I used to have that thing hanging from my rearview mirror back in like the early 2000s, you know? It's the only thing hanging on the rearview mirror. My Chevy Lumina. 94 Chevy Lumina. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Man, I hope you guys are doing well, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I know what you're thinking about the videos. They're kind of like off the wall. They're out there. You know, my variety channel is what I call it. Da Vinci's World. And I'll tell you what, though, personally, deep down inside, for everybody who tunes into my channel and takes the time to watch my videos, I want to personally thank every last one of you. Today, that is. This is the first time I've actually been on camera. I'm not used to filming myself unless there's reflection like in the water. You might see a little bit of something, something. You might see the bald spot. What bald spot? You're looking like Santa Claus. I know. It's just a little disguise, little thing I got going on because, I like being on camera. I do. There's something about being recorded on camera. It brings out the best in all of us, you know. You can't always be shy. You got to let loose, let it go. I wonder what I'd be like if I did take off this right here. I mean, I don't know. You might find out later. But first and foremost, everybody, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to look at my cool little videos. I try to make great videos. They're personal to me. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to my videos. I know technically I'm kind of getting started on my YouTube channel since April, and it has been a little bit of struggle, which I'll get to a little bit later. But thank you for tuning in. It means a lot to me. And I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there. Every time I watch videos and movies and all this other stuff that goes on, they love to beg for subscriptions. Subscribers, please subscribe to my channel. That ain't me. That's not me. You can subscribe if you want, but I'm putting it into a different light for you right quick. Now take it like this. Really though, I should put a disclaimer on my channel. It says, subscribe at your own risk. Now, that'd be something new. You're going to say, Da Vinci, you crazy with that. You should be begging for all the subscriptions you could possibly get. Up to 1 billion of them, you know? People watch all my videos every day of the week. Billions of subscribers. Wouldn't that be something? But you know what? I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of fame right now. I mean, it is kind of like my retirement. I look like I'm retired right now. But you know what? I thank you very much for tuning in. Please tune in for some more. I know there's a lot to talk about when it comes to the videos. There's a lot to joke about on my little variety channel, you know. But I'm gonna be honest with you about a few things. I mean, it's not too serious, but it's just some personal things that I've talked about in my videos before. I can't remember which ones they were since I've done over 1,000 videos. But I want to tell you something though. If you've ever noticed when you look at my channel, things are kind of off with the dates. You're looking at springtime videos in the wintertime. You're looking at summertime videos in the wintertime, whatever, wintertime videos in the summertime. There's a reason behind that. I'm always behind on a lot of things. I procrastinate. But, Since the beginning of time, I've been doing videos and recording since the day you were born. It's what it seems like, you know? Really, that's not the case. To be honest with you, when I started this YouTube thing way back in like 2017, it's been a struggle. It was. But it was mostly due to my health and a number of other things too that I couldn't really control at the time. I was trying to bump out too many videos and do a lot of recordings for my own life because I was in fear that I was heading on downhill. So I tried to turn my life around with the health and the black mold exposure, which I'll talk to you a little bit about later. If you already heard them before on my videos, the issues with it all. But way back in like 2017, 2018, I bumped out 130 videos on my channel. Started collecting viewers, subscribers, had a few here and there, a lot of comments, whatever. And deep down inside, the way the videos were filmed and everything like that, I'm a perfectionist, but the one thing that made me pull these videos down was the fact that I felt that the world wasn't ready for them. And the timing had to be right. It had to be perfect for me to, come back, come back, that is, and upload all the videos after I did some more editing, that kind of thing, and tried to get some things corrected about them, that kind of thing. And I never told you this before, but like you can see the pattern of the videos themselves and what you're looking at. I filmed 5 years worth of videos before I started uploading. I did basically an entire YouTube channel for 5 years behind the scenes and waited till now to actually start uploading videos. So I know I have a channel. It's a little bit off the wall. It's crazy. It's all this other stuff, might be a lot of controversial things that I hope that we can always talk about and things that we can get off our chest. There's always a lot of things to talk about, especially when it comes to things that are in my videos. But I hope you like them though. You can do thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. You can put a meme of thumbs down guy at the Mets game, that kind of thing. Frazier hitting that home run, whatever. But I want to tell you something though. I had a viewer, a very loyal viewer, who left a comment on one of my videos and wanted to know the same thing. Wanted to know a very strict question, had a strict question about something that they want to know about. Why was I uploading videos from Memorial Day of 2018, I think it was, right before Christmas of 2023? Well, that's the reason behind it. I'm behind on everything. And then you got the gaps between the videos. I'm always trying to redo things. I'm trying to perfect things. I'm a perfectionist. I cannot help it. So that's the reason behind the gaps in the videos. What you're looking at is a little snippet on the screen right here. This is my YouTube channel. The ones that you're always looking at, you're typing in whatever. I'm surprised YouTube hasn't really jumped in on this thing yet, from all the things I've been uploading. Maybe the algorithm can't figure out my code, We're always here to try to figure out codes. And codes of life. Why do you think I'm always recording? It's the code of my own life, really, though. I mean, these videos are all personal to me, and I just try to record every single second of the day that I can because I don't want my life to go to waste. And I think everybody else out there should do the same. You should, to try to record your life so it kind of goes on as long as possible. Later on when things start to happen, you can always look back at things and the human race can see what you lived or had as alive when you were alive. Family members, whatever, friends, even 500 years from now, people can see the life that you lived as long as it's positive and loving. You're always doing good things. Or, trying to, some bad things are not necessarily bad. I talked about that in some of my videos before, but these are mostly all personal videos to me. And I'm now starting to show up and release them to you. Part of my life, that is, these days. Ain't nothing like recording. There's just something about it. I've always done it since day one. Even little disposable cameras, we're always trying to record by taking hundreds of pictures and spending grass cutting money to develop the film. That's where the grass cutting money went back a long time ago when I was a kid. But you're looking at a snippet. I know there's a few numbers on this thing that stand out if you're looking at it. And what numbers are those? Take a look. I know you just jumped back. You just jumped back. You just saw some. You're, holy crap. April 9th of 2025. Yes, I know. I know. April 9th of 2025. And I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I counting correctly? 6. I just got another one too. I just got another external hard drive right here. I got 6 external hard drives, almost completely full for the last one. About another 900 videos I'm yet to even upload on this thing. Look at this. We got 405 videos, I think it is. I know you want to look at those titles. What comes up in the future, you know. What's coming up in the future, man? Your channel. All the way up to 2025. I got 405 videos already uploaded on this thing. But I got it all the way up to April of 2025. Well, because they're gapped like every 3 days being uploaded to the channel schedule every 3 days, which I'm thinking about changing. I'm thinking about changing it back to every single day so I can just get caught up. You know, you're going to be watching the Halloween videos in, April. All my Havoc videos and all my fun videos and stuff like that, all my experiences and stuff. I got a lot of hobbies, a lot of things I'm trying to do for the channel. I'm an adventurer. I'm a little bit of everything, if you know what I mean. So there's a lot of good things to catch on my channel if you care to watch it. There's a lot of good videos to catch. You're going to be seeing a lot of cool things. I'm getting better as a human being, physically and mentally, because of what I dealt with in the past. It was a struggle, people. It was a big struggle. I don't know how I got through the first 200 videos on my channel. And I look, they're hard to watch. They are. I was watching a couple the other night after reading a couple of comments, the positivity and stuff like that. I just didn't sound right. I didn't look right. You never saw me. I didn't feel right. And it just boils down to a lot of things that I was just doing normally, but it wasn't really, grooving with the body, if you know what I mean. I had black mold exposure. It eats at your brain, people. Stay away from it. I was trying to get out in nature all the time, let nature take care of me. It was working, but it was so hard to get away from the black mold for 5 years. It'll eat away at your brain and your body, your spine, everything else. And then on top of that, we'll talk about something else later when it comes to when it comes to drinking the tap water. I'll talk about that after January. I got a little bit of video I can do just like this. Got the skies on. We can talk about the drinking the tap water. Let's stay away from that. It's been almost a year anniversary, and look at me now. I mean, look at all this. Look at that. Lights just flashed. Uh-oh. We got orbs flying around in here. You're gonna say that's dust. Who's in here with me tonight? Is that you, Giorgio? I get EVPs all the time, even when I'm doing recordings like this. They're always around me. They're always talking. You don't say, man, you're tripping on something. No, I don't do anything like that. I quit drinking 3 months ago. Yeah. All right. So the health is doing fine. Tune into the channel, what you want to do. But let me go ahead and tell you a couple more pointers real quick. Hold on. I don't have a script. I'm trying not to do scripts or anything like that. But, let me go ahead and show you my newest art project. I hope you like my art projects, though. I've been just like, I don't know if I should turn the camera around the laptop or anything like that. You guys gonna be going all crazy if you see my stuff like this. But I'm an artist, I do that kind of thing in the wintertime. I kind of go out when I can. When I'm able to go out in wintertime, I try to stay in and stay warm. But I use the wintertime as an opportunity to catch up on the artwork I'm so far behind on. I do photography, I do it all. I do painting, sculpture, and I know a lot of things that I do are kind of like just out there. They're just out there. You're going to say, you're a hippie, man. Come on. It's like the 1960s, but maybe it's something I remember from the 60s, I probably lived back then too. Man, I'll tell you something though. Here's my newest project. I just now finished this thing a few days ago, and it is quite the masterpiece. Now, don't crap your drawers when you see this now. It didn't take that long to make. I just kept having to go back to Hobby Lobby to buy things, to catch up on it, to try to get the right things. And I had to go out to nature, find the right sticks that were going to blend in quite nicely for it. Now, get a load of this thing right here. This thing is personal to me. I'm not going to sell it. I don't know where it's going to end up. I got to get a backboard for it, but say hello to my newest completed art piece right quick. Hold on. Let me get that. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, Austin. Come on. We got to take care of you. Oh, this thing weighs a little bit. It's got some things on there. Now, I made a movie about this, and I'm going to attach it to this thing right here, this little skit video thing I'm making for you. All right. Now, don't crack your drawers if you can see the all thing. I understand. It's plank of wood. All right, come on, come on. You go. It's all right. I know I talk to it like it's a child. We're all children of it too. All right, don't crack your drawers when you see it. This right here is my newest completed. I guess you can say it's an art piece. You're going to say it's some kind of altar, it's some kind of thing. It's some kind of shrine. I guess you can say that too. What is this? All right, so I had to go to Hobbytown. Not Hobbytown, that's for race cars and stuff like that. I like that too. And airplanes. Go figure. But I had to go to Hobby Lobby and I was trying to find paint, all that kind of stuff, because I was getting back into these landscapes and stuff like that, which you'll see later on. You can watch the video on this right here. It's part of it. But I went to Hobby Lobby, try to get some planks of wood, because in Home Depot and places like that don't have planks of wood like this that have the nice bark on the edge. So I had to find the right piece that was going to really bring out what I want to do for some other things. And then I saw this thing right here, man. It hit me like a ton of bricks. You're going to see it in the video. You're going to jump out of your chair when you see it. If you had the eyes to see, like I told you before, you got to have the eyes to see it all. And this is part of it. Man, I tell you what, I looked down and I saw this thing looking back at me. It was like screaming for help for us to recover it, take it out of there, uncover it, and build off of it. That is all I did to this thing. All these little artifacts, little things I've been collecting from my adventures, had no idea what I was going to do with this thing. And it'll blow your mind when you see this in the video on how things go together when it comes to life and life experience, things that you collect, things that they know that you like, you're meant to find. And it's the treasure of life. Preach it. Yeah, heck yeah, check it out. Okay, so don't crack your drawers. At the very top of the triangle, the proportions are so perfect, it'll blow your mind in a positive manner. So you can watch the video on this. I like it. That's a cool little thing right here. I hope it's going to last the test of time. But these days when I'm worried about the direction of the world, that's what has me worried these days, ladies and gentlemen. Another reason why I'm releasing the videos. There's a lot of things that I know. There's a lot of things I've done. There's a lot of things that I have discovered. And it's been a blessing for real. It has. I'm hoping you can join me on the journey through these videos. Like I said, it's 5 years that I'm behind on uploading things that I've already done. I'm excited about the videos. Another reason why I'm behind is because I don't know what my future holds. I don't know what our future holds. And every single time there's a disaster, I'm not talking about Mother Nature, I'm talking about a human disaster. When the humans intervene and that cause harm to others, cause harm to the earth and everywhere else, I start to panic. I just want to upload every single video in one single day, hoping that you're going to watch and start realizing what's going on, what needs to happen. Good things. But here we are on Christmas Day. I want to wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas, a very Happy Holidays. Try to stay positive, always stay loving, and do the best that you can when it comes to doing good, because someone's always watching, and you know who that is, the Almighty. And someone else just said something behind me. What the heck is going on here? You're going to say, where's the light? Where's the light? No, but I'll tell you something though. I tell you this all the time in my videos. I'm not religious, but I am, and I'll always be a bit of everything. If you know what I meant. It's right on my chest. I never leave anywhere without it. It's something else. You already know what that is. And it's that thing right there. It's part of who I am. It's what I always love to. And I never leave home without it. But anyway, thank you for tuning into the channel, everybody. I thank you for watching. Like I told you before, subscribe at your own risk if you choose to. I know you want to see what's coming up, but these dates are going to change. I'm going to possibly go back to uploading every single day, but the reason for the gap is because I wanted to upload videos like this. I got all these genres I want to do, skits, acting, all that kind of stuff, because I am a good actor. You already know that. You already know that. Party animal, you name it. But these dates are going to change, and that's something I'm not used to, and that is a date. The things that I talk about in my videos are so wild. But anyway, yeah, that's a long list. That time frame's going to change. I'm going to add some more videos in there. There are some masterpieces that you have got to take a look at. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I should show you one right now. You're going to say, please show us the paranormal ones, man. But when it comes to paranormal, like this one here, I can't tell if that's Yeshua or the face of Muhammad himself. That's a wild one, people. That's a wild one. Yeah. I think I'll I think I'll release that one a little bit quicker, because the way the world is going. We need some hope in this world. We need people to understand that there's another side out there that we need to cherish and take care of, and realize that they're out there and they're always watching, and they always want us to do good and not bad. Because if we destroy something, we destroy ourselves, we destroy things out there, the same thing happens to them to some extent, especially when it comes to nature and what they are attached to, what they are a part of, which is what we are a part of. And we don't want that to happen, do we? We don't. Yeah. But anywho, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and especially Happy New Year. You're going to be getting down when the family leaves. You're going to go out with friends, all that kind of thing. 2024, it's going to be a great year for everybody. Just keep that in mind. Stay positive. Do positive things. Always do good things. Don't try to do any crimes. Pass these along, whatever you want to do. We have a lot to build off of. We got a lot to accomplish and a lot to take back when it's negative and get rid of it all and start building forward to a positive future. This is not the only selfie video I'm going to be doing. I got to do another one coming up when it comes to dealing with the skeletal fluorosis issue I was, dealing with for the past, 15 years of my life. We'll get that later after New Year's. So you're going to see me again after about the first week of New Year's. Anyway, everybody, thank you for tuning in. I hope you liked the little video. I'm trying to do my best with them. I know I'm not the best actor, but I try to do what I can do. But please transfer everything on. Have a great time. Begin 2024 in a positive manner. Don't do too much, that kind of thing, or, you got the two fingers, that kind of stuff. But I'm going to see you guys later on. I promise you that. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Stay blessed. Stay loving. I will see you later. Trust me on that. I'm out. I cannot believe the all-seeing eye is in a plank of wood. Well, I can believe it. I see it all the time. Like I tell you, the truth is in nature. Man, I've been standing in this aisle for like an hour and 20 minutes. They're going to think I'm stealing something. Man, you guys crazy. That is so perfect. I know what they're trying to make me do. A different kind of art piece. I gotta go around this whole place and try to find a gold triangle that's big enough to go around that thing. They're making me create an art piece in here and take home and complete. Art piece is gonna be priceless when I get done with that thing. Well, I need one that's one size smaller than the smallest one that they got in stock. Man, it's 3:40. It feels like I haven't accomplished jack all day. It takes a long time to paint, though. Dang. I had this idea many years ago, though, when it comes to the art of painting itself. I had this idea that anybody who has a profession of painting houses or anything like that, like professional painters, any of them can be a professional painter when it comes to painting paintings. Because they already got that gift of like moving the brush with a hand, you know? They got to get that feel for that. Imagine what they can do to the houses if they gave it a little bit more of an artistic touch, you know? Yeah, but I've been painting these little blue flowers in, then I got to go back and add a little bit of tiny little stems. Might take 2 hours just to add some stems, some extra tiny leaves. I tried to work with the contrast to get it right. Yeah. Got some little stems on these right here. But the thing that took the longest up until this point of getting these beautiful blue flowers in landscape, you know, the ground cover. One thing I had to do was go back and kind of blend in the green with the bank, you know, to kind of make it match a little bit. Add some more color, some more shadows, 4 different shades of green. You guys crazy. No, this is not going to be the only landscape that I do. Yeah. But while I'm waiting for the paint to dry, I've been working on a couple things, you know. Let me go ahead and grab this thing out of here. World famous priceless museum style rock I got right here. It's got the all-seeing eye on it. You're gonna say, Da Vinci, you Illuminati. Man, you guys crazy. Look at that thing. Right where my thumbnail is. Always watching. I got big plans for this. Like I do a lot of other things. I've been working on a little bit of stuff here and there during the day, waiting for the paint to dry. Going backwards and forwards. Where's that thing at? Yeah, I've been painting. Other things, spray painting. Got the triangle right here. Paint that thing gold. got a human figure right here, the one we found in the woods cleaning up behind that apartment complex. So I painted it gold. You're going to say, Da Vinci, you paint everything gold. No, I don't. You know I don't paint everything gold. You're going to say, what do you have plans for this? Let me see if I can get it. Now there's that all-seeing eye right there, designed within the wood. The one that we found at the hobby store. It's almost like they're equal. I mean, look at that. That one's more perfect though. Nature created that one just perfect. And then you got that one. They even look like they got eyelashes on this one. Yeah, but this is going to be like some kind of, it's not going to be, you're probably going to say, hey man, that's a shrine. We know what you're doing with that thing. It's a shrine. No, not really. I just got, you got to really love that all-seeing eye though. You got to showcase that thing. So basically this is going to hang on the wall. You're going to have the rock right here. Got the all-seeing eye on that rock. And I know it's laid down, but it's going to be like sitting up, I had to put this little shelf on here with wood glue and super glue at the same time. It's going to be sturdy. But yeah, you got this one right here that's going to be sitting, I think it's going to be sitting right here, right before the triangle. And then over here, I'm going to go get some like sticks and stuff like that, got little leaves and stuff, and try to protect it by putting a clear coat on it. And now I'm going to hang some stuff on the little branches that come out. And I got some paint chips I'm going to put over here all throughout a little bit, not too much, not too overwhelming. Then I got the gold leaf I'm going to be putting all over the place, artistically, not overwhelming. A couple of trees of life, that kind of thing. Some things to hang on the little tiny sticks and branches and stuff like that. And then, of course, you got the triangle right here. I think it's dry. Hold on. Sprayed that thing like 20 minutes ago. This gold spray paint's the bomb. I mean, it dries in like 30 seconds. Yeah, so just got to go something like this. Got to get that eye perfectly set in the center, about almost at the top. Just like that. You guys think I'm crazy. I mean, look at that. What the heck kind of gift did they give me? I don't know what's going on. I don't. I'm just doing this. It's almost like I'm a part of it. Man, that thing looks sweet right there. But this is not all I'm going to put on here, though. I got the gold leaf to try to learn how to do around, like the edges and stuff like that. Yeah. And then this little guy right here is going to go on, I don't know if I'm going to put him on the, yeah, I think the rock is going to go something like right here. Yeah, like right below the triangle. I might put some other things over here too if I could find the right components, right things. But this little guy right here is going to go in the corner, just like so. Got that tilted head, Dang, this thing's going to be the bomb right here, though. This thing's going to look incredible when I'm done with this thing. And then I got this thing right here I just sprayed. So basically, this is going to be at the bottom. I just sprayed it with that clear coat stuff to try to make it a little wet, Got to do the bottom just in case we want to flip this thing over. Yeah, it's almost like finding the treasure. So this is going to be like something like that. It's almost like they're holding it or looking down at it. Kind of like so. You guys going to say, you a genius, man. How do you come up with this stuff? Well, I don't come up with it. I just find it. And these little guys right here, these beautiful little specimens. I mean, look at this. I've just been collecting this stuff for the past 3 years. Creeks and stuff like that. Always looking out for the ones that look like the lady. And I'm going to spray paint these, not spray paint them. You don't do that. Spray coat them with clear coat, trying to make them look wet. So I had to wash all these with a brush. Try to get the dirt and sand out of them. Used the clear coat on them. Man, that is one impressive piece right there. So I'm going to take all these little pieces right here, and they're going to be spread out. Almost like they're holding the rock. They're going to be spread out around the bottom of the shelf, you know. And on this side. You know, kind of fill it up a little bit. Dang, this thing's going to look sweet. Can't wait till it's done. I mean, that's the thing, though. You just have to wait till you find the perfect things to put on it to get the point across. Yeah. I don't know how long it's going to take me to learn how to do the gold leaf. I know you professional artists out there saying it's not that hard. I got the little adhesive stuff too that comes with it, ready to go. Man, this thing's going to be tight. You don't even want to know. And it's not even close to being done yet. I can't believe that all these little tiny collections that I couldn't figure out what to do with has led us to this point. Man, you guys crazy. What a masterpiece this is becoming. Man, I'm crazy. Look at the branches I got piled up in here. Like I tell you all the time, I always have to incorporate this natural stuff into my art the best that I can. And it takes a while to find the perfect pieces. Man, I got big plans for this. Say it every time. Man, am I crazy. Almost done. Got a few more components to add to this thing, and you'll never believe it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here it is right here. The final product. A few hours in the making. Just a little bit more than about a day worth of work right here. But boy, is this one very, very special looking object. Check this thing out. And would you look at this thing? I knew I was going to end up using the stuff that I ended up finding towards something really special. I mean, look at this thing. That is one scary looking object right here. But everything has meaning. Everything that went into it has meaning. I know you have a lot of questions. It all began with the eye. That one all-seeing eye. That's how this whole thing started. That's how this entire thing started. It's almost like it was meant to be. What you think? I mean, all these little trinkets and stuff, all this stuff that I ended up finding, it was like I was meant to find it. I had to be led to it. I had to recognize it, notice it, recognize it for what it represents. What it means to me. Man, that is quite the masterpiece, though. It's going to be hung on the wall. I got to put some kind of brackets on the back. Let it stick out from the wall a little bit. Maybe have something behind it, like a mirror. How about that? Like a beveled mirror, something like that on the back. Stick out from the mirror. About a couple of inches. Well, less than that. We don't want it to be too front heavy with all the gold. I mean, we got this little tree of life here. It's winter time, so we're just going to say it's winter. Let's not say that it's unloved. Got these all-seeing eye faces. It's almost like they're children, And everything is meaningful. Even got the Wu-Tang style tree of life. Little necklace thing right here. I wish it was real gold, though. Imagine if it was. You're going to say, that looks like a gold nugget. What you doing with that? It's just one of those tiles that we found in the creek like 3 years ago. The luck it had missing puzzle pieces inside of it from it. So I just filled it in with the gold. And the edges of it. That's one scary looking thing right here. It's almost like a different kind of altar. A different kind of thing that you sit in front of, I mean, what is this supposed to be like? Soriano in Major League? Seriously. I know you ladies and gentlemen have a lot of questions about this thing right here. It just came out of my mind. But everything is perfect when it comes to this. On how it started off with the all-seeing eye. And how the proportions of everything else in between matches up perfectly with this thing. Combined with all the stuff that we came across, it fits like a glove. Like it's meant to be, I mean, this little dried paint that has a magnolia leaf outline on it. Kind of like a different kind of fossil. Fits perfectly on that corner. Front and back. Yeah, it sticks out a little bit. On the back. So that tells me the thickness that I need. Look at that. That tells me the thickness I'm going to need across the back. So that leads the way for that. But I thought about this when I was putting this together. It was like I was being guided. It's almost like the late Kevin Samuels and what he said before in many of his videos. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. When things are meant to be, they're meant to be, right? I mean, look at this nature being right here. The one that looks like the lady. The canvas. Not a canvas, but the board. The colors and everything. Look at how everything is perfectly angled and matched up and scaled just perfectly. Look at how the head on the gold being right here is tilted perfectly at a perfect angle to allow for this to come together. Just right. It's almost like they're being explained something. They're being shown something. They're learning something. It's almost like a story is being told here. I always said when I first saw this thing in the creek and I picked it up and I said, it looks like a soldier. It looks like a knight. I wonder what they're carrying, what they're holding in their hand, what they're making somebody notice. But don't you worry, this precious little rock right here is not, glued in there. It's not held down by glue or anything like that. It's loose. You can pick it right off. You don't think I'm that stupid, do you? Everything else is just glued on there nicely with some JB Weld and super glue and wood glue combined, so it never leaves. Can't go anywhere. How to build this thing right. Like a skyscraper or something like that. Make sure everything was legit. Secured on there. Got that little awsing on that little rock too. You already know about that one. But you want to see something scary, get a load of this. You talk about a perfect fit. Like I said, it was like this was meant to happen. And the one thing I have a question about is what happens now since this is completed. Someone just said something to my left, behind me on my left. I heard that. I felt the frequency. I felt the vibration on my left side. But get a load of this right here. Don't crap your drawers when you see it. You talk about fitting like a puzzle piece from heaven. Like all these little puzzle pieces out here that are meant to line up with other things, to lead you to something. You talk about a perfect fit when it comes to geometry. Look how snug that is right there. I think I moved it a little bit when I tilted it back. Look at that, man. You talk about a perfect curve. You can't get more perfect than that. How is that even possible? And that's not the only side. Look at that one. Talk about scary. You're going to say, what you going to do with it now? Put it on the head of your bed? Above the bed? Hey, I don't know yet. I don't know. What if I put this thing on eBay and try to sell it for $10 million? Would it sell? Would this thing sell for $10 million on eBay? Once I got it, got it completed, once I got the mirror behind it, once I got it, mounted on the mirror with the right adhesive, so it doesn't get pulled off. And so the mirror can get hung on the wall. Quite the object. But now it's more than just an object. It's definitely something to look forward to. But it began with that. When we noticed it looking back at us at the hobby store. And I recovered it. Knowing for a fact that it was a very special plank of wood that had something very unique inside of it, design inside of it. It's almost like it was screaming for help. And they were hoping the right ones would come along to notice that they can see. Waiting for the ones that can see. That all-seeing eye. But like I said in the past, you gotta make your own when it comes to stuff like this. You gotta be the ones that create it yourself. They're waiting for you to notice the things that you're supposed to collect. And it has nothing to do with money. But it starts off with noticing one single thing. But you have to have the gift. You got to earn the gift to see and to know. See you later.